Hello everyone, welcome to CGM, Comics Games Media. Today I'm going to be giving you my review of Logan. This will be a spoilers review of the movie, so please, if you haven't seen it, stop the video. As always, I start off with my positives first. The first one, which was completely unexpected, was to see a Deadpool short in the beginning of the movie. It was really funny seeing Deadpool try to put on a suit while the John Williams Superman theme was playing in the background. Another positive was that the relationship between Logan and Charles, and Logan and Laura, worked very well in the movie. The relationship between Charles and Logan from teacher to student has evolved into a more father and son-like bond between the two, and has a much stronger meaning because both Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart have been there from the beginning. And Logan is placed in a difficult spot by having to constantly take care of him because of his condition. And while Logan and Laura's relationship initially starts off as strangers, but then develops into a father-daughter relationship. Another part that I liked about the movie is that the story was pretty straightforward. You just have to take Laura from point A to point B, and because of this, it actually felt more like a regular road trip movie compared to an X-Men or like Hollywood blockbuster film. However, some might say that's a negative, but it felt more like a film than just a comic book movie. Also, they weren't kidding with the R rating in this movie. The killing Logan was doing was brutal, and friggin' Laura was goddamn vicious, like when she came out of the house holding the guy's head. And even those other kids, the end when they're killing Pierce, it was really like, holy shit, these kids are torturing him and using all their powers at once, and it was pretty rough to watch. I also respected the ending they went with because I could have only seen a few options they could have went with, but by killing Wolverine, they gave us closure to Hugh Jackman's performance as Logan. Regarding Easter eggs, people more knowledgeable about the X-Men comics will know a lot more, but I liked seeing the kids cut off Logan's hair to match what he looks like in the comic books. Speaking of the comics, it was cool to see the X-Men comics being referenced in the movie, even though it did feel a little weird though, as it was breaking the fourth wall, and based on the tone of the movie, it didn't really feel right in my opinion. Logan was also in the position of a samurai sword, which I'm assuming is a nod to the prior film, The Wolverine, but I don't even think that movie is actually canon now due to the timeline. We also had the adamantine bullet from X-Men Origins Wolverine, and I also like to call back to seeing Wolverine running through the forest like in X3 The Last Stand. Going into my negatives now, I wish they showed what happened exactly in the past. I know Charles' seizure killed the mutants, but I would have liked to have seen that. And also the setting was supposed to be typically a post-apocalyptic setting like in the Old Man Logan comic book. Based on how the movie presented itself, it just felt like modern day, but with the elimination of mutants in the world. Also, the story lacked any good antagonist. It was just an evil corporation. They were up against some forgettable people. And even X-24, he didn't say anything, and I think that would have at least made things a little bit more interesting if he spoke. Also, this movie didn't do anything new to Logan as a character in my opinion. Yes, he does act as a father figure, but I would argue he did the same thing with Rogue in the first X-Men movie, and dealing with the pain of losing people, that was done in the Wolverine as well. So when they decided to go to the Munson's home for dinner, I was like, well, these good folks are going to die for no reason now, because whenever a Wolverine interacts with people, they pretty much die. And then Charles' message about it's not too late to start a family kind of falls flat because he ends up dying anyway at the end of the movie. These are also some just small nitpicks I have because I really like the Old Man Logan comic book. I thought this was going to be about a story about Logan being hesitant to use his claws because of his guilt about what happened in the book, and I would like to see Logan being resistant to violence and resorting to using his claws because he made a promise to himself, compared to in the movie how he just used it in the first opening scene, and see how he went from killing people to being a pacifist. Lastly, I was somewhat disappointed without there's no post-credit scenes with X-23, but I can't argue with the ending that they chose because they already had the beginning scene with Deadpool, and it would probably tarnish the ending if they had a post-credit scene because wanted to end off on Hugh Jackman's performance as Logan, so this was the right way to do it. And what a performance this was, seeing his first appearance as a cage fighter back in the year 2000 in the first X-Men movie to now. It's been a great pleasure watching his performance through the years despite some of the terrible movies, but it was all worth the 17-year journey. Even though he won't hear this, thank you Hugh Jackman for your amazing commitment to this role. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on Logan. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on Logan in the comments below. My next video will be on Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'll try to aim for that next week, so subscribe if you're interested in that. And as always, thanks for watching and have a good one.